Hi, everybody. This is Smiling Jeff from the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show. Just reminding you that we'll be doing our show tonight at 7 o'clock on our Facebook page. So we hope to see you there. And another thing, I think most of you know our business manager, Ducky. And he also is one of our backup singers. And he's been asking about if he could do a solo sometime. So I told him today that he could do a little solo on our promo. So... Okay, Ducky, I'll turn it over to you. Are you all ready to go?
Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make bad time lots of fun. Rubber Ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Vo-vo-vo-de-o. Rubber Ducky, joy of joy. When I squeeze you, you make noise. Rubber Ducky, you're my very best friend, it's true. Oh, every day when I make my way to the tubby, I find a little fella who's cute and yellow and chubby. Rub-a-dub-dubby, Rubber Ducky, you're so fine, and I'm lucky that you're mine. Rubber Ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
Well, that was pretty good, Ducky. You sound a lot like that guy on Sesame Street. And Ducky's had a busy week. We went out to get our COVID shots a couple days ago, and I gave him a list of 8 jobs I wanted him to do. And when I got back, he'd only done 1, 3, 5, and 7. It turns out he only knows how to do odd jobs. So we'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
We're watching the basketball game between Loyola and Oregon.
Why?
Well, Ducky, he's a big fan of the Oregon Ducks. So he's pulling for them, and I'm pulling for Loyola because they're from Illinois. And Ducky took his whole $1,400 stimulus payment and betted on Oregon to win the whole thing. So it's pretty good odds. So he'll have like over $100,000 if they win the tournament.
Oh.
Say, when's the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show on this week?
It's on tonight. This is Saturday.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Well, we better start getting ready.
At 7 o'clock.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, what are you guys doing up there, you and Ducky?
We're cleaning out the gutters.
Well, where's Ducky's ladder?
He doesn't need a ladder. He just flew up here.
Well, don't wear him out.
Oh, no, we're going to do the one on the front porch next, and then we'll quit.
Are
When
you?
are we doing the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show this week?
It's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock on Facebook. Will he be too tired?
Oh, no, is that Sunday?
That's Sunday.
Oh, okay, well, I'll try to remember that.
Okay, take care.
Okay, bye.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Ducky's doing our taxes.
Does he know anything about taxes?
He says he used to do Johnny Rose's taxes. He says we can get a $20,000 refund.
How can we get a refund? We don't pay any taxes.
Child care credits.
We don't have any kids.
Ducky says we can claim the squirrels as dependents because we feed them.
That sounds kind of squirrely to me.
I know, is this a great country or what? Oh, and remember, we're doing the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show this week on Sunday night at 7 o'clock. Ducky, where are you? You're supposed to be out helping me. I'll bet he's in there watching Donald Duck on the Disney Channel. Well, you can't count on that bird for nothing. Well, anyway, while I got you here, I want to remind you to watch the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show Saturday night on the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show Facebook page. See you then. Hi, this is Barry Medley, and just want to remind you to watch the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show Saturday night at 7. You know, I think that's a pretty good idea, Ducky. I'll have to give it some thought. Ducky's been thinking about having me, I should change my show business name, and he suggested we use this name, Barry Medley. I think that has a pretty nice ring to it, so I'll give it some consideration. That's a pretty good idea coming from you, because generally most of your suggestions don't make sense. Oh, and you know what else, Ducky? You know what's special about today? No, it's not Donald Duck's birthday. No, it's not Daffy Duck's birthday. No, it's not Yacky Doodle's birthday. It's Saturday. You know what that means? It's the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show tonight at 7 o'clock live on Facebook. I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lonely Jimson weed. Back in the saddle again. Hi everybody, this is Smiling Jeff from the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show, and Ducky and I are out for a little ride here on Old Dan, and we just wanted to take time to remind you that the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show will be on Saturday at 7 p.m. So we hope to see you then. So have a good evening. Hi everybody, this is Smiling Jeff from the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show, and Ducky's got another joke for you. He swallowed a bee yesterday, so he's got a sore throat, so I've got to tell it for him, but it's one of his favorite jokes. But anyway, this guy gets his stimulus check in the mail, and he says, geez, what could I do with that to stimulate the economy? He says, you know, I've never had a tailor-made suit. He says, I think I'll go get a tailor-made suit, and then I'm sure the tailor could use the business because probably they're not selling many suits during the pandemic. So anyway, the guy goes to the tailor shop, and there's this old guy in there, and he says, I'd like a tailor-made suit. And the guy says, yeah, we can sure fix you up with that. So they pick out the color and the material, and the guy takes all kinds of measurements. And he says, come back tomorrow after lunch, and your suit will be ready. So he goes back in the next day after lunch, and the guy helps him on with his suit, and the guy says, you know, this sleeve here looks a little longer than this one. So the guy says, well, that's no problem. You just take it here and pull it down just a little bit. And then the guy looks down. He says, you know, one pant leg seems to be longer than the other one. And he says, well, that's no problem. Just reach down here like this and just lift it up just a little bit. And so the guy, he's not too sure about it, but he says, well, the guy's a tailor. He knows what he's doing. So anyway, the guy leaves the store, and he's walking down the street, and he meets two guys. And after they pass, one guy says to the other guy, geez, did you see how crippled up that guy was? And he says, yeah, I did. But did you notice how good his suit fit? Okay, that was Ducky's joke, so send all your emails and things to Ducky. And, oh, so he wanted me to remind you that tomorrow night on Saturday, we'll be doing the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show at 7 o'clock on the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show Facebook page. Hi everybody, this is Smiling Jeff from the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show, and this is our manager, Ducky, and Ducky tried to have a frog for breakfast, and now he's got a little frog in his throat, so he's asked me to tell you a joke. It's his favorite joke. This lawyer's got a meeting in this faraway town, and instead of taking the interstate like he generally does, he says, well, I think I'll go across country and see some different sights. So he turns off the interstate onto a highway, and then pretty soon the highway becomes a blacktop, and pretty soon the blacktop turns into a gravel road, and then he makes one more turn, and he's on a dirt road. And then as he comes up over this hill, there's this great big pond of water clear across the road, and there's a farmhouse right there near the edge of the road, and there's this old guy with bib overalls and straw hat smoking a pipe, and he rolls down his window and says, is this water very deep? And the farmer says, I don't think so. So the guy starts to drive through it, and after he starts to drive through it, the whole car just disappears under the water, and pretty soon the lawyer's head bobs out of the water, and he crawls over to the dry land, and he gets up and hollers at the farmer, I thought you said that water wasn't very deep. And the farmer says, I don't understand it. It only comes up to here on my ducks. I'm waiting for a while for everybody to laugh. Okay, And oh, by the way, Ducky wanted me to remind everybody that the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show will be on tonight at 7 p.m. on the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show Facebook page. So maybe we'll see you then. Hi, everybody. This is Smiling Jeff from the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show, and me and my little buddy here are getting all spruced up for our show tonight at 7 o'clock on the Jeff and Donna Karaoke Show Facebook page. So we hope to see you at 7.